Hello everyone, we're heading into Clash for a rank 1 run. This is the team that I got put together. Up first we have Paladin Sylvie. She is our provoker. So the hat, 100% draw attacks, floating hearts, death immunity. I did give her the accessory for some fairy killer. We're probably only going to get to use it once. Armor just gives her wind resist, 2 different sets of guts. Morale card. Guardian of Light for LB Phil. And then in the shift, fairly similar. Did give her the Berserker Dress Sphere. She's not going to do much damage though. Feather for a different set of guts. Philosopher's Stone, still have Guardian of Light for the LB Phil. So in the shift, we have max crystals per turn and 100% evasion with 100% provoke. Evasion doesn't really matter. And in the base, she's 70 evade with 10 crystals per turn. And still 100 provoke. And that's about it for her. We have Sakiko up next. So in the base, Obsidian Bracer, Empress Rod for morale, and the Ring for morale to start. Magic Boost Plus, Philosopher's Stone, just auto casting. Sage card for 100% light boost for herself. And that's about it there. And then in the shift, just Evo. So maxed out Esper and Evo damage. Up next is Elena, who's going to tank for us. So in the base, we do have Blizzard Orb to counter a tiny bit. Pause for LB per turn. Morale card as well. So in the base, even with the modifiers, we're at 240 ice resist and 0 on the light. She does have 250 limit damage. That doesn't matter as much. We have 300% fill rate though. And she's got just her base killers of 200 to everything. And in the shift, she's set up for damage. So we're dual wield. And as far as resist goes, her ice is down to 60. 300 demon, human, fairy, and limit damage there. And Elena is the leader for the big leader skill. Then we have Ibarra. So she's set up just for damage with a morale card. 300 demon, human, fairy, and limit damage in the base. And shift, exact same gear. A2. So just attacking killers there. 300 demon, human, and fairy for her. And 2B. So in the base is LB focus. 300 demon, human, fairy, and limit. And in the shift, we start her in the shift. She's got some auto casting, so she's got the rod for morale per turn. Still has the Clash Gear for morale. Dragon's Brush, Mug is just auto casting. Call of the Wild for LB. Philosopher's Stone, just auto casting. Tyvus' Spirit. And that's about it. We start her in the shift and all. Alright, let's jump into this. Alright, Sylvie can go first. We're just going to Compassionate Knight, Elemental Vines, and Petals. Sakiko, Bless for Rod and Peril, Light and View of the Party, and Light Field. Ibarra, we're going to do Human, Demon, and Wish for stats. Elena's going to base limits, A2. We're going to do Inorganic for Light and View and double heal combo for morale. And 2B is going to avoid Light and View and do her human killer. And we'll let them chain a tiny bit. Alright, turn 2, Sylvie. We're going to Compassionate twice for healing on Elena and just Resolve for healing over time. Ibarra. Double Bar Dark for LB Phil, and then she's going to Dark Imbue herself, and that also does the Imperil. Elena. I'm going to do Magic Cover. We're going to put up her field, and then she's going to Latent View herself for an extra 15%. Sakiko is going to shift. We're going to Quicksand to upgrade Breaks and double Solar. A2. We're just going to triple Heal combo for Morale, and 2B. It's just going to stay shifted and triple Human Killer for extra Morale as well. Alright, so we're going to start using our Attack and Magic from Morale. Sakiko is going to go to the base, and we're going to use the card buff this turn. Elena is going to limit again. Ibarra is going to do base limit. A2 is going to super. 2B is going to do shifted limit, and Sylvie is going to shift. And we're going to triple bolting for LB Phil. We'll let them get chained up. Alright, turn 4. Sylvie's going to go to the base. And we're going to Fury Killer on 2B. Elena's going to shift. So we're going to power up her LB even more with Grace. And then we're going to Pollux and then do her Judgment. Ibarra is going to shift. Double Cleave and Retribution. A2 is going to do her Light Boost, 150 and double Finisher. 2B goes to the base. We're going to do her 150 Light and double R40. We'll use our Attack and Magic from Morale again, and we'll get them to chain up. Alright, Sakiko is going to Magic Boost Plus. Alright, we'll do Defense Spirit, Attack and Magic. Sylvie's going to shift and do Shifted Limit for the modifier, and LB Boost. Kiko is going to shift. We're going to do her Magnus. Elena is going to do Shifted Limit. Ibarra is going to do Shifted Limit. A2 does Hateful. And 2B does Base Limit. Alright, we'll get them chained up. And we have to break our 70 threshold this turn. Alright, turn 6. We're pretty much just going to use the Attack and Magic from Morale every turn. Sylvie back to the base. I'm going to do Compassionate Knight, Vines, and Petals. Sakiko back to the base. We're going to do Blessed, Light Imbue, and Earth Field. Elena can go to the base. Magic Cover. Ice Imbue, because it's a higher modifier. And just bolting. Ibarra to the base. Demon, Human, and Flash. A2. Light Imbue, double finisher. And 2B in the base. Light Imbue and double R40. We'll let them chain. Alright, so turn 7. Sylvie's going to shift, and we're going to triple bolting for LB fill. Skiko's going to shift, we're going to re-break and fill Magnus. Elena has to wait. Ibarra is going to shift. We're just going to triple cleave to fill limit. A2, just going to triple finisher. And 2B in the base, triple on R40. So we're going to hit Sylvie Tsukiko as soon as Elena's LB is full. We'll do her base limit and then chain the back 3. Alright, Sylvie's going first. She's going back to the base, and we're going to take care of the mana issue. So we're going to do double Compassionate, and then Resolve. Elena in the base. I'm going to do Brisk, Magic Cover, and then just Bolting Chain. Ibarra goes to the base for limit. A2 does super, 2B shifts, and we're going to do her shifted limit. Always use the attack and magic just cause, and we'll get them to chain up. And Tsukiko is going back to the base, and she's just going to magic boost. Alright, turn 9. Keep using our attack and magic. Tsukiko is going to magic boost again. B is going to Tyvis's. Sylvie shifts. So we're going to defense for Mirage and double Clever. Elena is going to shift. We're going to Grace to power limit, Pollux and Judgment. Ibarra is going to shift. Double Cleave and Retribution. And then A2, just triple on finisher. Alright, we'll get them to chain. Alright, turn 10. We'll do our defense spirit, attack and magic. Sylvie's going to do shifted limit. Kiko's going to shift and Magnus. Elena does shifted limits. Ibarra does shifted limits. A2 does hateful. And 2B goes to the base for base limit. We'll get them chained up again. Alright, we start out with the attack and magic for morale. So Tsukiko goes to the base. We're gonna Blessed, Light Imbue, and this time we're gonna do her stats. Elena goes to the base. Magic Cover, Ice Imbue, and with this power for buffs. Ibarra goes to the base. Do both Demon, Human Killer, and Dark. Sylvie is going to triple on Clever. A2, we're going to do Light Imbue and double Finisher. And 2B in the base, Light Imbue and double R40. And we'll let them chain. Alright, turn 12, we'll still use our attack and magic. So this time we're going to break up chaining because this turn we want to hit about 32-33%. So Tsukiko. Quicksand, double Stolar. A2 is going to do super, and 2B is going to do shifted limit. And we're going to chain those three together and see what we end up at. Alright, we're still fine. So Ibarra is going to base limit, and Elena is going to base limit, and they'll chain together. Alright, Sylvie goes to the base. And we're just going to do Night, Vines, and Petals. Alright, turn 13. We want to hit 31, 32. We do not want to hit 30 yet, so we're going to kind of break up chanting a little bit. We can bypass the attack and magic for this turn. Ibarra is going to shift. Double Cleave and Retribution. And A2, triple Heal. And those two will chain, and we'll see where we end up. A little broken, but that's fine. Alright, so we hit 32. That's pretty good. So 2B, we're going to avoid and just double Human. And that leaves Elena to shift. So we're going to do her Blessing Magnus and just double bolting. Kiko goes to the base, and we're just going to store magic. Magic Boost Plus, and Sylvie. We're going to shift and limit burst. We just wanted to make sure we didn't hit the 30% threshold yet. Alright, turn 14, we're going to do a big burst. So we'll use Defense Spirit, Attack and Magic. 2B still needs limit, so Sylvie is going to triple LB fill with Clever. That way we're good to go. Alright, so Kiko's going to shift for Magnus. Elena shifted limit. Ibarra shifted limit. A2 gets to do Hateful, and 2B goes to the base for LB. And now we want to get as low as we can. Alright, Elena's going to go to the base. So we're going to refresh cover. We're going to have her heal, just top herself off. And then we're also going to do her Sanctuary for the mitigations. Do our attack and magic. Sylvie is just going to triple Clever. Kiko, we're going to refresh Breaks and double Solar. Ibarra goes to the base. We're going to Darken View herself and double Flash. A2, just triple Finisher. And 2B in the base, triple R40. And we'll get them to chain. Alright, so Kiko goes to the base. We're going to do Rod in Peril, Lighten View for the party, and this time Fire Field just to get rid of the boost on the boss. Sylvie goes to the base. We're going to defense, Magnus, and offense just for extra LB fill. 2B does shifted limit. Elena's going to do base limit when we get filled, and so is Ibarra. So we'll hit Sylvie, get the LBs filled. Alright, we got zombied. We're gonna just ignore it, really. So Sylvie's gonna do shifted limit this turn, and this is pretty much gonna be the end of her. I doubt she's gonna survive. So Kiko is going to Magic Boost Plus. Ibarra. We're gonna do both Killers, Demon Human, and her Magnus. A2 does Latent View double finisher. 2B goes to the base. We do Latent View and double R40. And Elena is going to shift. Double Pollux and a Judgment. Do our attack and magic and get this chained up. Alright, so this turn we're going for the kill. Use our defense spirit, attack and magic. Tsukiko is going to shift and Magnus. Elena does shifted limit. Ibarra does shifted limits. A2, we do hateful, and 2B base limit. Alright, hopefully we get it. And there it is. And there's rank 1. Take a look at the damage. So 2B is in the lead. She did get the only fairy killer that one time on the first burst turn. And we got A2 and Ibarra pretty close, and Elena and Tsukiko pretty close. But there's rank 1. They made this boss pretty bulky for Rick, but we did it without him. So we're going to end this video here. Hope everybody enjoyed.